Option in Nigeria is retail. In developed countries is wholesale. You need a whole lot of money. They gave a road contract to somebody at Oyingbo, and the name on the contractor had small chops inside. Something small chops. And we were wondering that, how is this company, how were they able to go through the screening process to getting a job? It was so lax that the guy didn't have to create a company to find the job. He used the small chops business to get the job. That's how bad we are. Two truths. Two things can be true at the same time. I'm using you, but you're learning. Under the Land Use Act, the governor owns most of the land in Lagos. What is your proof of ownership to that land? If they can now establish that, then it is good enough to start working on it. When sale is transferred, a deed of assignment, not receipt, is the only thing that can transfer. When it's transferred and there is a C of O, there is a section of the deed of assignment that says the governor consents to this sale. That is what is called governor's consent. So that survey is going to guide the architect, which is also supposed to be registered, not a 200 level student. The architect draws for you. When he takes that information, you do a soil test. A geotechnical engineer comes to your site. The reason why we do this is because even in your bill of quantities, I mentioned surveyor. That surveyor is the land surveyor. That one surveys the land. There's a quantity surveyor. That one surveys your quantities. That's how much exactly would it cost to build your house. How many cements, how many blocks, how many buckets of paint. They do that based on experience and calculation. That quantity surveyor is going to do a rough calculation for you to have an idea of, can I carry this project, so that you won't now finish doing approval and realize that this thing should not cost more than 5 million, and at the end of the day it's 15 million. Average approval for a 2-bedroom apartment will cost you around 700,000. Let's start with foundations. Let's assume the floor area is 10 meters by 10 meters. The average slab in Nigeria is going to be 150 mm thick. That's 0.515 meters. So 100 times 100 times 0.15, that's 15. At the average cost of a good quality concrete of 100,000, that's already 1.5 million. Am I getting it? So to do your oversized concrete, your ground floor slab, your German floor, 1.5, only concrete. That doesn't count labor. Let's say you are now a useless person and you're using bad quality steel. That's still 600,000. 1.5 plus 600, that's already 2.1. And we are still on the floor. You still buy sand, you still buy blocks. Averagely, you should use at least 1,000 blocks. Good blocks, if you are beside the sand where they buy sand, maybe at Ibeshi or maybe Mowe, that's where you are building, where sand will not be expensive, because the major cost of sand is the transporting the sand. Cement, even if we get cement 5,000, can't carry am for night. You know that was cement.